That's weird.
Before we react to NCT Dream, we wanted to let you know that this video... Before we jump into reacting to NCT Dream, I would like to let you know that we were able to edit and film this video thanks to our Patreon.
Since we are unable to monetize any of our reaction videos uploaded to this channel, it is our Patreon that provides us the funding to continue to make the channel bigger and better.
We have a lot of interesting and exclusive content uploaded to our Patreon, including uncut reactions to this video, reactions to live performances like Kingdom and Road to Kingdom, reactions to Japanese releases, games, and more.
If you enjoy our content, we would really appreciate it if you could support us on Patreon at patreon.com/ReacttotheK. Of course, joining our Patreon is completely optional. You can also support us by subscribing and leaving a like and commenting on this video.
The full list of exclusive videos is pinned in the comment section below. I hope you enjoy the following spicy reaction! Hot sauce! So you are now reacting to NCT Dream's 2021 comeback Hot Sauce.
Is this composed by 3ReacttotheK? I'm just kidding.
That would have been dope!
Wouldn't that have been awesome?
Originally, NCT Dream was a graduating subunit of NCT. So after you turned 20 or 18 or something, you would graduate and not be in that subunit anymore. And one of them graduated and fans were just heartbroken. So everyone just kept saying like, put him back in, put him back in. And the member, Mark, said that Hot Sauce is actually a very meaningful song to all of them because it is the title track off of their very first full-length album together. Through the lyrics of Hot Sauce, they try to show off their hot sauce-like charms. The Korean title is
맛,
AKA
like taste.
Flavor. And it implies, yes, you correct, synonyms, implies the strong and hot flavor we want to show through the song. Our song will just be like hot sauce, spicy and unforgettable. The song is composed by Martin Wave, Tinashe Sabanda, Philip Kembo, Rosina Soki Siren Russell, John Mitchell, Ninos Hana, Yu Youngjin, Bantu, and Dr. Chai. So this is a ghost pepper hot sauce. We're only going to do a tiny dab of it because I can't take... Oh, that's a lot, isn't that? That's a lot. This is 480000
Scoville. 480K.
Cheers. 3, 2, 1.
What?
Oh. Oh.
That's high-lows nurse.
It's still going.
I like how that is now just lower and muted. Oh, they're using a guitar.
That was great lead-in to their pre-chorus. I like the vibe. It's a summer song. Very summer song. This is the first time we heard them really sing too.
I like that they have the two sections where it's ba-da-da, so the upward trajectory, and then this is a downward trajectory. And it's a very stark contrast between the two.
It's like an octave up over the...
Yeah, I like that it's doubling.
Oh, now it's muffled in a different way.
Stimulate his senses.
Yeah.
Naughty,
Are they
naughty.
falling from the sky?
NCT, naughty, naughty.
Are they gonna sell like hot NCT hot sauce?
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
This contrast is very nice.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Oh, I love the harmony coming in.
Gosh, that descending babble is so good.
I like that. Two, the and of two. It's like, I like that leg move. Ooh.
Ooh.
This part is surprisingly rhythmic. Usually they go for more ethereal on the bridges and smooth.
Wow.
Ooh! Using hand percussion to get into the section though, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Digital.
it's getting very digital.
Electronic.
Yeah. It's interesting because they're mixing the digital stuff with like a more fragmented approach to production.
Right back in. Ah, even more changes.
It's falling down. So that was all happening inside of a hot sauce bottle. Don't eat us. He was gonna eat it, and they stopped him because it was actually them.
They are the hot
Hot
sauce.
sauce inception.
You're not affected at all by this, are you?
It's spicy. It's spicy. It's pretty spicy, but it's not bad. I was
Yeah,
expecting it to
that
be.
wasn't too bad.
I was expecting it to be painful, and it's just like a bit
It's
of burn.
painful.
They are selling this, right? They're bottling that shit up and selling it, right?
No announcement yet, but a lot of the fans are hoping so.
So definitely. That's hot.
I really like this comeback a lot.
Dude, the dancing that you've been showing us today
Yeah, the
has been
dancing
so
today is
good.
pretty good. I like the eyeballs.
Oh my god, the eyeballs.
What about the song?
I like the eyeballs.
What about the music?
I like the eyeballs.
I like it.
Me too.
Innovative.
Very, very cool.
That.
Very cool.
So you like that part?
Yeah.
Is that the innovative part of the track?
Obviously. No, I think there's quite a bit more to it than just. Ah!
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I don't know.
How can you say there's more and then you don't know what there was? You can't clickbait me like that.
It's very like memorable, and like if it were just that each time, I feel like it would have gotten annoying. And so like having it like keep popping up, but like muted different ways in the chorus is like first is mostly that, and just like that sort of shoulder roll thing.
Yeah.
You like that?
I don't know why, I like that. And then that's like repeated throughout the song, just without
It's because
the voice.
during that, most of the stuff, there's not like a lot of harmonic like stability, so it's kind of just like, because like they're like, no, no, no. They're not like really, just kind of like screaming about hot
It's
sauce.
kind of like what a siren would be, so playing
Yeah.
with microtones, right?
Yeah, microtonally going down while they're just screaming hot sauce. So it's interesting. I did like how they did like, they have the numma 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 numma, and then they have like an instrument. It's probably a synth or something that like slides down along that pitch on the, you know.
So doubling the
Yeah,
what
that's
you call
cool,
gimmick.
because it's- technically, we are playing with microtones here, and I like that there's an instrument that like smoothens it out and makes us hear that.
It sounds very Spanish, and I don't know if it's actually Spanish, but it sounds like the timbre and the way that it's done sounds traditionally Spanish.
Like not having lyrics there made that like choreography stand out more, but then adding lyrics in and adding rapping in made it really keep staying engaging
Except
as it went on.
that is lyrics. The na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's Spanish. Menia para abajo.
Oh.
Menia para abajo, menia para. Menia para abajo, menia para. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I took Spanish in first grade and then I forgot
Oh, okay.
everything.
It was so filtered, I assumed it was just.
It was just gibberish. It was also super mumbled. Because I think it's successful for a reason other than just changing the amount of how muffled it is or edited it is. I think it's a lot of what is accented.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right that's making it more engaging than just
Right? Yeah.
going down.
Yeah. So what I love about this hook is because first listen, you can think it's gibberish and you can along with it. So that's the first thing. And then its rhythm is cool. And then how they use the fact that it is kind kind of like a siren and use that musically, which is super dope. And then on top of that, I think this song is a perfect mixture of acoustic and electric.
Yeah, that's true. Like when the guitars come in, they really feel like it feels like a surprise, but it fits nicely. It doesn't just feel like, here, let's have someone strum a guitar.
That guitar.
The guitar.
Again, another like
Latin
Latin-esque
sounds, yeah.
kind of sound. So I guess they're playing off of that as well, which is nice.
I guess the first time I heard sort of the flamenco guitar and the da-da-da-dee, da-dee-da-dee, da-dee-da-dee, I like that. I like that the song about hot sauce, you know, does have a summery vibe, at least in the pre-chorus, but then it has a dark bass in the chorus. I still like the contrast.
I didn't see it coming. It was gonna get so electronic. So digital. It like took a weird turn. It was very subtle and happened quickly.
It was very interesting kind of what sort of genres they were pulling from or what inspirations they were pulling from. Like the parts with the acoustic guitar sort of paralleled with the reggaeton, and that was something that was completely different from the latter half of the song, which Rafi mentioned, which it took a more digital approach to sort of the song. The glue that was sort of merging the two was that, which is really interesting to see because that just shows how fluid that sort of motif is. It really is something that's hypnotic and it draws you in to a really fascinating degree. Because as soon as I heard that, I was like, whoa, this is so crazy.
I think that the big drop, the electronic drop, that was like a sort of pre-chorus sort of thing. I thought that was pretty cool, as an idea especially, because they had that's like half harmonic rhythm bridge, and then they built up a nice trajectory to what we expected to be the chorus because we've had that back and forth. And the chorus is like the verses sort of texture. But we were expecting the drop, and then it finally got up to this like higher tier. And I thought that was cool.
I know some of the reactors had mixed opinions because not a lot of people like the shouted type choruses, especially ones with a lot of da-da, kind of like teasing da-da-da-da kind of stuff. But I think that's what also brings in the NCT Dream flavor of still having that kind of youthful high tone yelling versus NCT 127 that's more Taeyong and like Johnny and stuff like in the forefront.
This one's
a lot of Haechan.
Meanwhile,
It's catchy, the instrumental is catchy.
Yeah, I really liked how they kept changing up the chorus.
Each chorus had something else layered into it vocally, which was very nice and interesting because the first part was just instrumental, the low like pick my dish, is that what he says? And then you layer in, you know, then there was another part over it. You know, one guy was on his own doing a thing, and then they added a descant over that, and the last time we went through it. So, not to mention that the time you think you're gonna get the last chorus after the bridge, they just break it down, and then they go back into the chorus. So it's some nice classic like changes of the traditional form, which is nice.
Yeah, they do. They like to scream. They need to.
No, that's not bad. It's just
No, but like they need to scream about things that aren't just hot sauce or Bruce Lee. Kind of like the end of the world, like chaos. Yeah. Hot sauce! Ah!
The reason why I think this song is so successful to me is because we get the playfulness that, I mean, at least I connect to NCT Dream. I'm like, da, 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 da. We go up. Even Raiden has, I guess, some adventurousness to it, at least with the music video, right? Yeah. It's like you're going out, you're having fun, and you don't really care what others think. That's what I kind of connect to NCT Dream.
Fair. Yeah, I definitely connect the brighter sound, like even just like more major tonic chords, like in a very simple way, I connect that with NCT Dream. Like you get that sort of thing with Diggity, with Deja Vu.
This song brings an extra spice to that brightness that we've heard Dream have. Like, I mean, with Go and Raiden, there are dark sounds, but this with the, I think the electronic sprinkles of like the bass, the boom drone. It's a nice balance of a lot of different elements.
No, the singing was real good. I like the balance between like rap and singing.
All in all, super solid NCT Dream comeback.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 out of 10. implies the strong and hot flavor we want to show through the song. Our song will just be like hot sauce, spicy and unforgettable.
Sriracha.
Sriracha.